We are ready to install the insulation. We're using Havelock Wool. Again, we've done a lot of research, watched a lot of other van lifers and seen what they do, and Havelock Wool seems to be one of the top products used to insulate your van. I am reading directly from their website here. If you want to go to their website, it's havelockwool.com. Basically, there's no chemicals. It's just all natural. It's literally they shear sheep, and there's your insulation. They've done some studies and they found the best breed of sheep to use, and that's what they do. So no chemicals. It has moisture control. Wool is generally good for, we know from hiking, wool socks when we sweat or if it's raining out. You know, our feet never get really cold and they dry pretty quickly. So wool is good for moisture control. Helps to absorb sound. Let's see, going back to moisture, it suppresses mold and mildew. The natural fibers inhibit the growth of mold and mildew. So if it does get wet and stays damp for a while, it won't grow mold and mildew. Resists fire. Wool has a great fire-resistant properties. Good for suppressing like thermal conductivity. So when it's up against the metal of the van, it's going to inhibit thermal conductivity. Long-lasting, all-natural, no off-gassing, and because it's all-natural, it installs easily. We don't have to wear protective clothing like you do when you use like fiberglass bat insulation. So it's very, very safe to install this product. Again, havelockwool.com if you want to read a little more about their products. They've got some great information on their website, and I found this to be pretty funny. Right here, this is great on their website. It says, our fibers are produced here. Our competitors' fibers are produced here. So that alone says a lot. We're working on some odds and ends kind of projects. Sherry's in the van here with me today. She's going to be doing the kill mat on the floor. We know we're going to have plenty, so we have enough to do the larger flat metal sections on the floor. And I'm working on some insulation. We were able to get a lot done yesterday, including haircuts. We got haircuts done yesterday. I started stuffing insulation in the wall panels down below. This is first layer. I know we'll have enough, but the way my crazy mind works, I want to make sure we have plenty before I start doubling up on everything. But there will be more insulation in here to bring this, make it a thicker fill in here, so it'll incorporate, encompass the whole wall, the whole panel. So anyway, first layer's going in all around. We're leaving a couple spots empty because we might do water fill. I'm not sure. It's probably going to be in this one to fill the water. And then on this side, we're going to be running power. So we're going to have shore power coming in probably in this back panel. And then one or two of these extra panels here is going to be power going to the outside of the van, so we have an option to have power outside if we need it for anything. So I'm not stuffing these yet until we know what's going where. I love working with this Havelock Wool. This stuff is pretty amazing. Here, let me set the camera up and I'll show you. This insulation, so obviously no need to wear gloves or any kind of protective equipment. It is an all-natural product. It's not like the fiberglass insulation that gets you itchy and it leaves just a nasty feeling on your skin. If you breathe the fibers of fiberglass, it's really bad for you. This is wool. It has no, chemicals. It's a natural product. And the way you work with this is you take these, these full bats here. They separate real easy to thinner sections, and you can separate them down further if you needed just a thin layer. So they're very easy to work with. But you take a full bat and you tear it. Let me figure out a size of a section here. I'll need about this much. You just tear it into smaller square sections. You can use scissors, and I started using scissors, but I figured it tears real easy, so why worry about scissors? So now I have a square section that I can stuff into a wall. When you get into the smaller pocket areas, what you do is you just take it and rip little fluffs like this It's real easy to work with. You just rip little fluffs like this, and now you have a bundle of stuff to stuff somewhere. Just kind of watching the videos on the Havelock Wool site, you know, the guy said if you make like a snowball with it and let go, that's the expansion rate right there. That's what you want expanded. So you don't want to compress it down. You want to give it the room to puff back up. So you just take these little bits here and you stuff them in all kinds of little pockets and holes and wherever they need to go. So absolutely love, love, love this stuff. This is amazing. I always hated working with insulation because of the fact that you need to be so worried about protective clothing. Your skin itches, you gotta make sure you wear a mask because you don't want to be breathing it in, you don't want to get it in your eyes. Where's this stuff been all my life? That's the project for today. Well, it doesn't look too pretty, but it's working. I've got insulation in here. After I put the sound deadening mat, I was able to stuff insulation and the mat actually all the way up to here. So there's puffs of insulation in all the little nooks and crannies all the way down to the bottom. And then, you know, larger sections of the batting there. I used a little spray adhesive to just tack hold these up as we got higher up here in larger sections. And then I taped all the little holes I made and we're good to go. That's a door insulation project done.